Hello, I'm back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my followers. I'm here talking about my life journey. I was started when I was 16 graduating in high school in Cebu. And then when I was 17, I got my job as a production worker in a Japanese firm. And then carry on my life and then enjoy being with my family and friends. And suddenly came up the situation that my mom and my dad decided to separate their own ways. It's so devastating that my family broken, but that is the reality. So we have to face for it. And then while I'm working, because we're five of us, I was the eldest of five. I end up helping my family, bringing up my siblings. And then dad passed away 2004. I was so hurt. But then I don't want my dad seeing us unhappy while he is in the other side of the world because he is kind of our angel. So while I was helping my family and doing go to work every day, it's kind of like a happy but tough. But that is life. It's all about. Then when I was 20 years old in my personal life, I met a guy and he became my first boyfriend. But the relationship it didn't last. Only last for 3 years, but it's very messy. So I decided that is not for me. So I gave up and split the guy. But then, while carry on my life, a friend of mine tell me, come on, let's go. We'll do this, go to internet cafe. We'll just have to find someone over in online dating. So I did. I thought like, oh, I don't know how to do that. I was kind of like innocent. I don't know how to use computer before. But then a friend of mine taught me, so I learned. And then while I'm doing that, enjoy my life, having time with friends and family, go to work. I met this guy in online, which is became my husband now. So we had 1 year communicating online. We have a good conversation. He decided to come and see me in Philippines, in Cebu. So he arrived 2007 September. Because I met him 2006 December. It was a quick uh, situation. He decided, oh, you wanna come with me and live with me in New Zealand? We'll process your visa, etc., etc. I said yes, for sure. So that time I was 27 years old. So, because when I had my first relationship with my first boyfriend, I was 20 and lasted for 3 years. And I can't be bothered with that kind of relationship anymore. So I'm single for about 4 to 5 years, no boyfriend. I just like enjoy myself, be time with my friends and family. And then I met my husband online doing this online site. With the time it's Yahoo Messenger. So anyway, I met my husband when I was at the age of 26, 27. And then when we had that communicating online, he came and visit me in Cebu 2007 September. And then so it was a quick seeing my family, process my visa to go and live with him in New Zealand. And then I arrived in New Zealand 2008 January. And then 1 year after we got married. So I'll get married at the age of 28. Me and my husband were on 16 years gap. But age doesn't matter. So relationship it's a matter. But talking about relationship is there is no perfect relationship in every angle of your life. no perfect relationship, whether it's a family, a partner, a friend. But then in my experience, I measured it before I see this relationship is not good for me. So for example, in my life, I had this situation that relationship is messy. You have you have a hurt, you disappointed. To me, that my measurement for that is just kind of like, oh, I have a joint pain. So to me, it's kind of like arthritis. So you can just easily to cure and handle it. And then they have this situation that, oh, this is so hurt, and you feel like, oh, I had a tummy pain. So that's classified in a relationship that if you feel that it is in your below your tummy, you can just still put a belt and hold on to it, you know. But then when it's reached the situation into your neck, oh, that is the time that you have to give up and let it go, because you don't drown yourself and choke to death on that kind of situation, because life is still important. So you have to love yourself and find yourself before you drown yourself onto that situation. That is my measurement when it comes to relationship. And then while I was living in New Zealand, I was working as a healthcare assistant for almost 10 years. So I thought, oh, this is out of my comfort zone. But living out of your comfort zone is part of your journey of life. Sometimes you have to face the challenge, you have to think about it, and then just be with it. Anyway, it's not easy being a healthcare worker. It's not an easy job, but I just dealt with it every single day of my life, because I I have my family and my husband and myself to look after. But then I came to the point in my life doing this job for part time, and it's a tiring job. I come to the point that I want a balance of life. So I promised myself that once I get to the age of 40, I need to stop. But it doesn't mean I need to stop working. It means I have to stop the things that I've done in my life, and then I divulge myself to do it for my own personal need, which is I didn't prioritize it from the very beginning because I have family to look after it. So I did. Now I'm 40. I'm finding this life this is the life I want. But before that, I starting doing a course before, because I've just been encouraged to one of my clients. Oh, how about you doing this, money? Good for you. Try doing this. So I did enroll myself in a distance learning on one of the biggest university in New Zealand, is Southern Institute of Technology in Otago University. So I did. So I went to do a course which is called physical science, which is kind of related to like a nursing or a healthcare kind of thing. But then I think, oh, this is not for me. Even though it's not too late to study, but to me, this is not what I want. What I want is simple. I want a balance of life. Like you can work, but you can still enjoy your life. So I decided that I'm not carry on with. So I did only like less than a year for doing of that course, because that course it takes 100 to 220 units. I didn't have a time to finish it. There are times that I just missed to send my assessment. So I said, oh my God. So anyway, I just decided not to carry on with it. Anyway, I came to the point that I want to do something. So I decided and talked to my husband that what if I go and go we will go to New Australia and look for something that is different of what we had in New Zealand, especially jobs, you know. So anyway, he said, okay, you go first. So I came here in Australia 2017 September. So I prepared all my CVs, all my qualifications stuff, certificate, and look a job every day. Everything is online, so I kind of find it easy to apply. One day I've got a call, and then I rang and answered, and then I said, "Oh, you wanna come and see me for a job interview, and then we'll just do a trial." I said, "Oh wow, okay, thank you." So I went. So I got this job called detailing in a shop. It's so 1 week trial, and then my boss said to me that, I'm sorry, well, pick the other one. It's not you, but we'll just put you on standby just in case if we need you. Anyway, I quite it sad because I just like I want a job, you know. But then one night, 10 o'clock p.m., he rang me and say, "Hello, I'm sorry. Are you able to talk? Are you still available with this job?" I said, "Yes." And said, "I'm sorry I didn't pick you, but anyway, I want you to go back to work with me again because the girl that I picked on that job is she didn't like the job. She just left." I said, "Okay, so to me, I was a blessing because it's kind of like, oh, this is job is for me talaga." So anyway, I'm happy. So now I'm enjoying it for almost 3 years now, doing as part time. That is the life that I'm. This is the kind of life like go to work, and then go home, do the cooking, do the house thing stuff, and then I still can enjoy myself. So this is called life balance. No stress, no pressure. So that is all about. And then I realized that be with yourself, have time for yourself, because there's a thought that don't do overwork to yourself, and at the end of the day you forget about your life. So when you prioritize things that is necessary, that is okay, but then you will have to think about that one day you have to stop doing it, prioritizing others before you, because prioritizing yourself is not a selfish thing to do. It is necessary. That was I'm doing now, that I said to myself, once I reach at the age of 40, that's where all I need to do is just be myself, be with my husband, and enjoy our time. But at the same time, you can still be able to help if it is needed, but not doing it over or too much that at the end of the day it's drive your life away. Because in myself, I don't want to be happen that one day I feel regret that because I miss doing things that I wanted in my life. So there's a 5 things that I pick up as a lesson to learn for this kind of journey in my life. Is just number 1 is prioritizing what is necessary, and what is needed. Second one is just you have to be yourself, believe, and be strong. Third one is apply this called fighting spirit. And the fourth one is believe in destiny. And then you don't have to chase things that it's not deserved to be in your life. Sorry, I'm burping again. The fifth one is just Whatever life can bring, you have to think about that. Some roads are bumpy, but you have to stumble with it and believe yourself, and don't forget to pray. Thank you. And that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.